Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. Quan, how you feeling? What is it? We are on our road to stand and deliver now. It's our time to shine.
What comes first? Revolution or stand deliver? Oh, see, okay, Revolution then stand and deliver. We're on the road to Revolution.
I'm not on the road to Revolution.
we are on the road to Revolution. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Did my taxes, and I'm already about to spend it as soon as I get it because I got to get a new car. My car is fighting for its life, man. It's fighting. It's making beeping noise I never heard before. That had me a little concerned.
I need my tax returns as well.
I need that ASAP.
Yeah. I just need it. I don't want to buy nothing in particular. I just need that motherfucker, bro.
But
man, it'll come to me when I get it.
Yeah. Car shopping is stressful, man. I don't even know where to start, what I want. I've had the same car for so long. It's been like 10 years with this car.
Good
fucking. I don't know if I want like a nice little like hybrid joint. SUV. I don't know.
Getting the Tesla so it will blow up in the goddamn.
I'm hell no. I saw a video. A nigga had the steering wheel fell off while he was driving. They put that car together with super glue, bro. That's crazy.
I see. What is it? I always see a Tesla having fucking. They be burning to a crisp, or you just can't turn the motherfucker on because of server issues or whatever. I'm just like, bro, what kind of car, bro?
Man,
shit bro.
I'm good on that. So, yeah, anybody listening, y'all got any ideas? Affordable cars, nothing too crazy. I ain't rich like that, so it's nothing too crazy. And looking what kind of cars y'all driving? Let me know.
Motherfucker, if you don't get on a bus,
the public transport out here, transportation is not ideal.
Get your ass a yearly bus pass, my nigga. That's what you need to get.
Absolutely not. Well, I mean, I work from home, so I actually might work low key. I just do the Uber.
Shit. You don't need a car immediately if you're working from home. Shit.
I mean, I gotta go to the store. I gotta get out the house.
Yeah, that's a gas station, bro. If you don't carry the groceries on your skull like them Africans, bro.
It's too cold for all that.
Man. Put that what is it? 24 a bottle of water on your dome top, boy. Walk on.
Come on, I got the Brita, man. I got the Brita. Hey, you got any you got Valentine's Day plans? What's the vibes, man?
The fuck?
It's coming up.
I'm cutting this part out.
What are you talking about?
I got nothing planned, brother.
We got to do one of those podcasts. $200 date talk.
200. I'm not doing that. What is it?
Oh,
I set up one that was at least 100, and I went by myself. I said, I hate this bitch.
What's the most like on a date? Like, what's the most you spent on a date you didn't mean to, but just ended up being you spent that much money?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I definitely had a date where I spent like maybe close to 200 just after all the stuff we did. It might have came close to it.
Shit. I don't know. Probably not the most
crazy.
Probably something double digits, like probably like 50, 70.
Just 50?
If I ain't mean to, shit. If it was a day, yeah.
You ain't ever had like a date where like y'all got dinner and then like maybe y'all got like drinks afterward. That should start to add up after a while. Like damn,
shit, not that much. The dinner
like
was
that.
only like 50, 40, 40, 50, and then what is it? We get drinks after. Shit, it's only like another 60. I mean, that's a 60 right there.
Yeah, maybe Shorty finessed me out of a free lunch. Then I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. She got all the mimosas.
Women, am I right?
Nothing that I classified as a date. I'll spend as much as I got. So there's no accidentals.
No accidentals. Sometimes it happens, man. You're spending money, you're having fun. Girls smiling all up in your face. You forget. Sometimes players slip up. Sometimes spend a little too much.
I fuck with art hoes, and them bitches be poor. So
they impressed with whatever.
Motherfucker, you gonna take this bottle of Fireball and like it.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's nasty. You're a nasty nigga.
That's all the fuck we got. We got Fireball and the Batman. You gonna fuck with this? What is it? What is it? Movie. No snacks, nigga, because you came late.
Snack. You came late.
The movie already done started. I ain't waiting in line.
If it's the right girl, I know you and Justin been watching that baddie show. You can throw that on real quick. The girl, Shorty put me onto that. That's what she put me on the Zeus. If it's the right girl, she might like that. Okay, so for the reality show thing, Justin is full on Zeus. I'm trying to catch up to him. This is like we were watching Power Rangers during the pandemic. He'll be like 5 seasons ahead of me, and I'm trying to catch up. I need what is it? I need to finish Bad Girls Club season 9 before Bad Girls Club season 9, and I think season 11 because that's hashtag hers favorite season because it has like Instagram influencers on it. But I'm getting through 9, but we only watch 9. Like, y'all really in the Zeus reality universe. That's crazy. We rarely watch Bad Girls Club because we just been busy or whatever. But as soon as we're done with those 2 seasons, we are tapped in to the Zeus network. Jocelyn's Cabaret, whatever that Baddie West shit is. I gotta watch. Feeling like it's my B-day. What is it? There's 3. I talked to Justin after I heard the 8 show shit. There's 3 seasons of that motherfucker. There's Atlanta, South, and West. I gotta catch up to this motherfucker. What's the difference between Baddie South and Baddie Atlanta? South is probably like Dallas or like Miami or some shit. Why didn't they just call it that? I don't know. They could have called it Baddie West LA, but like it's probably all of like Nevada or like, covers a larger area, I assume. The whole West Coast. Yeah. Seattle. They probably be on the road and shit like that, but what are the road rules? What is it? Shit, the way road rules. Way that could you imagine Krishan and them in like a little camper across country? the way that I be hearing these motherfuckers, they on the wrestling shit. Dog, they on the road. They be having house shows. Other influencers' houses. Yeah. You're seeing that one clip of that one shorty with the short hair that's wearing nothing, and she got mad grappling skills. Dogs. That was a 1992 Scott Steiner-esque moves. That was crazy. I believe her name is Gaia. She's insane. I can fix her. Nigga, she gonna give you a goddamn power driver. She ain't topping me. I'm not letting her take me down. What is it? Could you imagine you get into a fucking argument with your shorty? She give you a leg takedown. What is it? I saw the first clip where she was just like, it's blah blah blah. It's against to be a prostitute in the Bible or whatever. And then she did some capoeira shit and then scooped the fuck out that bitch. And I said, God damn. And then what is it? And then there was another one with like a ball shorty. I don't know what the hell she had going on. I guess she was laying down the lace for the wig or whatever. And she just literally Scott Steiner just picked her up and just scooped the ass. I said, yo, this bitch different. I'm gonna tap in eventually. But what I do watch in my free time when I'm not really doing anything important is I watch Better Call Saul. And I have it in a couple days because I am patiently waiting for season 6 to be available on streaming. Yeah, when's it on? I was gonna start it up on Netflix and I was like, I'm gonna just wait. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rewatch Breaking Bad. Honestly, I'm like almost. I think I'm like halfway of season 5, and I'm just like, man, I need that 6 up, like immediately. Better Call Saul is a really good show. I do not know what I plan on watching after that. I actually think I might just watch like a whole bunch of Zeus bullshit by myself, rot my brain a little bit. Well, you know what? Look. If you want to tap into something different, new Survivor season coming up real soon. We can talk about Survivor. Is that where they trying to survive on an island or some shit? Or is it like a TV show? No, I'm good. Yeah, yo, dog. I'm good. No, you gotta understand. You gotta listen to game shows. No, you gotta hear me out. That shit a game show. I'm good. You gotta hear me out. It's fantastic. Quality. No, that shit a game show. I'm good. That's why I don't watch the challenge or whatever. This shit a game show. You want me to watch Baddies West?
I'm not
You see,
shit.
you see
Nigga,
what
I
you
don't
see
need
the,
you to
the,
watch Daddy West. I'll do that
the
shit
Zeus
myself.
Network is doing to the black community. It's poisoning us. All right.
Hey
Poison.
man, I'd rather watch these nice black ladies do what they do best than watch a whole bunch of crackers be athletic. Man, fuck that shit, man.
Oh my god. All right, man. You want to talk wrestling now?
Not really. I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah, let's get into these trenches, man. HBK speaks on Mandy. And then Mandy Rose states on Renee Paquette's podcast that she was never warned about the OnlyFans thing. And me and you kind of already debunked that a little bit. But basically, Shawn Michaels
had a little,
he just seems nothing but praise.
Yeah, he had a little after pay-per-view, little media scrum online, little, Zoom meeting. Mm-hmm. He just kind of was going over a lot of stuff. But one of the main things that was kind of caught in there was talking about Mandy Rose and kind of how he felt about her and like what was the reasoning for the release and all that stuff. And yeah, he was very appreciative of Mandy. You could tell Mandy was his girl and like he really depended on her to kind of carry the division for a long time.
Yeah, I just feel like, he had things in plan. And then he was just like, Mandy Rose got fired. I didn't fire her. I just do creative. I don't know why, like, nigga, I know that.
it seemed like he didn't know until that day, like literally that Tuesday. He didn't know. It seemed like because even Roxanne was like, yeah, I didn't know I was winning that until like an hour before.
Yeah, it seems like everybody got blindsided by that. And so,
yeah,
assuming
I guess Mandy too, allegedly. I mean, according to her.
Yeah, she got that 203 number and say, yikes.
Hey, what's this about?
Yeah, I heard the story. What is it? She was getting ready with Indy Hartwell at her house, and then she was just like, damn, I just got clipped. And Indy was just like, huh? What the fuck Indy doing over there, man?
What you mean?
Mandy up to no good. What you doing over there, bro?
From what it seemed like Mandy really was like the locker room leader as far as the women go. Like everybody kind of gravitated towards her, especially like Cora and like Roxanne and all them.
She was a vet. She was a vet.
I wonder who like the vet is now in the locker room. Like
shit, it's Indy now.
Yeah, right. She's been there long enough.
Indy the boss in there. But yeah, Shawn Michaels just sings nothing but praise from Mandy, and then congratulates her, just like he's a fan of her work and all that. And it's just like, yeah, pretty much the same. Like, I do agree as well. Like, Mandy was good at what she did in NXT. And it sucks that, that happened. And then Shawn also states that, Roxanne was always the plan. It's just like we had to expedite shit.
Yeah, so, that seemed obvious that was the plan. I'm sure they wanted to save that. They probably wanted to save that for Vengeance Day, probably, if anything.
Yeah, so I hope nobody like tries to like really take that win away from Roxanne. And I said that the episode she lost the title. But I thought Mandy did some really good shit. It's a shame that it like, what ended the way it did. But but
I think she'll be back. At some point this OnlyFans money gotta dry out. I'm sorry.
Hey man, I already saw she had that shit free for the month. I said, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right then.
I seen this before. I dabbled in this space before. I know what that free month mean, man. Costco free sample, you feel me? And I'm good. But I mean, whenever it's over, it's over. And then, we get back to
I hope she comes back. I do. I hope she comes back.
Shit. Sucks that Toxic Attraction exploded before she could come back. Well, hopefully they could reform or something.
I mean, I low-key think she's the reason it exploded in the first place. So
oh yeah, of course. Well, not saying she's the reason in the bad
way. No, well,
I
mean, her release made kind of Toxic Attraction kind of obsolete. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully they get some new music soon. They probably not gonna be on that. They probably not gonna be on the episode next week.
JC got to keep that. JC got a little dance that go with it when she do it. She got to keep the song. Someone has to. We know when a tag team breaks up, someone has to keep custody of the theme song.
Roman Reigns.
Roman had the Shield theme for like 8 years.
For way too fucking long, bro. But yeah, that's cool. Ivy Niles is going to be working Reality of Wrestling, which is really cool. And then
Yeah.
possibly more NXT workers are going to work indie events.
Well, I will say that
Uh,
I think eventually that will happen. However, another thing Shawn Michaels did say in the press conference is that because first Brian Alvarez reported, oh yeah, NXT guys and girls are going to start working indie dates now, approved by WWE, and Shawn Michaels was straight up like, no, we're not doing that.
no,
Booker just
okay.
asked for Ivy now, but I do think sooner than later they're going to start
I
working indie shows again. I feel like at
I
least
I
it
I
only makes sense.
I think it's not. Well, I guess it's not as official as Brian Alvarez kind of like put it, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure if Booker asked for another person, he'd be like, "Yeah, sure,
yeah. Why not? What would
fuck
that
it,
hurt?
I got you, bro."
It only makes sense to me to have them work. I think because I even think like when they were doing the stuff with Evolve, I think that was like did a lot for like Montez and Angelo because they were
Yeah.
working. Yeah, they were working a lot of single stuff when they were doing Evolve shows. So I think that really helped them when they came to the main roster when they're having the singles
Yeah.
matches, and now you see Montez in the Elimination Chamber. So
I'm
I think it
very
would only help.
yeah, I'm very curious why Ivy Niles. Not that she's like bad or anything, but I was just like, there's a lot of people back there.
Is she from Texas? Maybe that's why.
uh,
Maybe it's
I
like
don't
close
know.
to home. Let me check it
But
out. Let me see.
that is really cool that Booker can just ask for anybody. But like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm not expecting these motherfuckers to end up in GCW or like Beyond or
Yeah.
other like indie companies and shit like that. Like, if indie promotion is like owned or whatever, like by a Hall of Famer or some shit, like I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
probably
that's not
somebody
gonna
I have a
happen.
working relationship with.
Like, what
That's
is
all
it?
that is.
Uh, maybe Teddy Long need to ask. So, what is it? Fighting Evolve Wrestling could get some NXT motherfuckers in there. What is it? I'll go to Coral Springs for that, man. But yeah, I thought that was cool. I might check out the match. Who knows? If I hear like the match was like really good, then I guess I'll peep it. But if the match is like whatever, I'm like, yeah.
I don't think there's any real workers over on Reality of Wrestling that I know of, except for
Mm.
what Fatu? What is it? One of the Fatus over there?
Yeah, but I don't believe he started wrestling yet.
No, I thought
Like
one of the older
on their
ones.
like TV shows or whatever,
Oh, okay.
or tapings or whatever. But yeah, reality wrestling is cool. That's nice. Cole speaks on O'Reilly, Wrestling Observer Radio. Just
Yeah, he did a little interview on Wrestling Observer Radio. Just kind of spoke on it. You want me to read it?
yeah, because I don't really care
Listen.
about this.
Wow. Okay.
I don't
He do.
I
He,
don't care about these
he's
two
do,
niggas, man.
he's doing. Yeah. I mean, we should also point out that Kyle. I mean, Adam Cole is also on a road to recovery. They've been showing little vignettes, so he'll probably have his first match back at Revolution. I'd imagine. Probably see him on TV next week. Honestly. But anyway, he was on Wrestling Observer Radio. He said Kyle's doing good. He's doing really well. Again, he's in a situation now where he's working so hard to make sure that he can get healthy as soon as possible, but at the same time, making sure that he doesn't rush back. Kyle had been banged up and it got to the point where he kind of couldn't take it anymore. I'm so glad that he got fixed and he got healthy and he's recovering day by day. Yeah, that's it. So, I mean, it's kind of like nothing definitive, but I'm happy he's at least good enough to it seems like he might be ready to go sooner than later. Which is good because he's been gone. I feel like damn near a year at this point. I don't know when he
Mm-hmm.
left, but it's been a long time since we've seen Kyle, and I think he'd be greatly appreciated to the roster right now. I think the that mid card scene kind of needs a little refresh, and I think Kyle would be
Shit.
perfect for that.
Throw Adam Cole in that motherfucker. I heard he was cleared.
Yeah, I think they're waiting. I think they want to build it up with these
That
promos.
nigga, that nigga said, "I'm cleared," and then a whole bunch of vignettes just being like, "Yeah, I'm really working on coming back," and I'm just like, "What the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah, you got to build. They try to put. They try and do the.
How about you do the fucking vignettes first, and that
Oh, they need that LA pop.
these niggas are ass backwards, bro." Yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, I can't say that I'm too excited, but like if he's healthy or well and shit like that, that's cool. Like that's all I can really say. Like O'Reilly comes back without Bobby Fish. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Atlantic?
Yeah,
You
they'll
going for
probably
the
put him in
Atlantic
that
joint?
little,
Like, I don't
or
give
no,
a
they'll
fuck.
probably just have him up there with the TNT kind of crew. He was around that.
With Joe?
Yeah, with like Joe and
With
Darby and them.
Wardlow?
Yeah.
With Darby Allin in them crazy ass matches? That's the shit he want to do when he come back.
I think him and Darby had a pretty decent match last time.
Shit, you see the matches that
And,
Darby be having?
yeah, he wilding recently.
Like,
Last
what
week
the
was nuts.
fuck? I'm not. If I'm Colorado, I'm not trying to work with the motherfucker that exposing the boards and shit.
No, I'm with you on that.
Or like, I'm not trying to rock with the goddamn power bomb symphony nigga when my neck is all dangly wangly. Come on, son. The fuck on.
Dangly.
Yeah, it's all good. If he's healthy, then he's good. Then that's fine. Next is the rumors of a possible AEW streaming service.
Tony Khan's been talking. He's been talking, man.
Motherfucker, if you don't get that goddamn deal with Fight TV, bro, you can't handle AEW network, bro.
I would like a place where I could see
old
some yeah, because that's probably the main thing as far as like I wouldn't want to pay for that. I couldn't see myself paying for it, honestly. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. They just wouldn't be enough content. I mean, I do use WWE Network because I've been watching 2002. I'll have it on in the background sometimes, but like
you don't want to watch Dynamite from the beginning, bro.
I would like to watch some of the old episodes to see how different or how much the show has evolved or devolved. If you wanna.
Shit, you could watch that first month, and your first thought is gonna be, "Damn, they really burned themselves out."
Now that first month, when they were just having like every episode was ending with a brawl, and they were wilding.
Mm-hmm. And that shit's still like that today, bro. Well, from time to time.
Yeah. And they kind of calmed down on the post-match brawl to end the show.
It's no longer a brawl to end the show, but it'll be like a brawl damn near at the end of every match.
Oh no, they still do the post-match beatdowns. That's not going to stop. I think that's his bread and butter. You know what I noticed? That's his bread and butter. You know what Triple H's bread and butter is? He loved doing multi-man matches for a number one contendership. He did that shit a lot. Yeah. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I like soon as you said that, I thought about 3 off.
Yeah, he does it all the time.
And like, you know what, he may not been a part of it, but do you remember that Raw match where Kevin Owens won it and Triple H was involved?
Yeah,
and then that led to the Seth Rollins match and shit.
Yeah, even in NXT he was doing that. I remember. He would just do like random triple threat matches for number one contendership. Like, where is this coming from? I don't know. I just something I noticed recently with like
you
Raw.
You guys are just y'all some 3 good niggas, man.
y'all go do something.
Beat each other ass for it. I don't know. I'll get the service just so I don't have to deal with the pay-per-view streamings, and then we can just literally just watch it without interruption or having to refresh. Wink, wink. So like that'd be appreciated, honestly. Like I honestly can't say that I'll check it out often. Like you use your WWE Peacock shit a lot. I don't. I literally only use it for PLEs and if there's a random movie on there, and that's about it.
I tried watching that Poker Face show. I watched the first episode. It was all right. I've been seeing a lot of ads, so I was like, let me give it a shot.
There's literally nothing on Peacock that like captures my attention. Like when they had John Wick and shit on there, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll check it out. But like anything else is just like, damn, this is what y'all got.
You know what I was watching recently?
Golf.
I was watching Roseanne. I don't know why.
All right, this is where the episode ends, man.
Listen, right? My TikTok algorithm, for some reason, I'll give you like I know you. I'm sure you're all the Family Guy.
Wait, was it? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about already. But like, was it MJF on Roseanne?
No, he was on the Rosie O'Donnell talk show.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, never mind.
Same thing. But no, it was actually. But I don't know. I kept seeing clips on my algorithm, like of like Roseanne clip. I don't know how that got on my algorithm, but for like a week straight, I was like, let me just check it out, and I found it was on Peacock.
You got the Roxanne clip with the goddamn Subway Surfer on the side, bro.
Yeah, a little Subway, a little sand
slime
cutting.
video. I hate them shits. Every time I see him now, I fucking ignore them shits.
Dog, I get it. We're off topic, but I get like a Family Guy. If I swipe out 3 times, I'm getting a Family Guy clip. Yeah. It's happening.
I'll watch the Family Guy clip, but not when the Family Guy clip got the goddamn Subway Surfer.
Or that's how you do it. You have to watch
or niggas doing goddamn chores on the bottom or the side and shit.
Yeah, how do you make a whole new genre of media?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't need to consume that much media at one time, bro. Like that shit for niggas that got short attention spans, bro.
That's
like,
crazy.
You got to look up and down on the shit. But yeah, AEW streaming service.
Would you watch would AEW be more interesting for you if it like side by side with like a nigga building a hut with just mud while the show's on? Would you watch it?
I'll watch more of the hut building than the fucking show. Shit.
Could you? What if that's the future of TV? Like within like the next like 5 years, you start seeing TV shows doing that.
What is it split like having side by side or like a picture in picture?
Yeah, like a side, like a little picture in picture. Like
what is it?
Like building a house.
I remember when my cousin had Dish TV.
Little picture in picture joint for real. Yeah,
you can get a picture in picture on there. But what was really interesting is that like sometimes I'd want to watch. Me and my little cousin, we'd want to play video games, but they would want to watch the basketball game.
Yeah.
So we had Halo 2 and the little picture in picture
joint. Little box.
Yeah, that little ass box.
That's crazy. That's down bad.
Man. Shit, it could be the future now. I'm surprised. I'm surprised smart TVs don't have. Actually, no, it does make sense why smart TVs don't have picture in picture because streaming services don't want you.
Doing all that.
They'll close.
I think, but to bring it back around, I think it's just so interesting. We have no idea where like TV is gonna be in 5 years. Everything is changing so drastically. Streaming services, streaming services are just like taking stuff away. They're adding stuff on. Like the world is so interesting. Like I just feel like everything moving so fast within like the last 5 years, the next 5 years coming up. Chili's took off the honey chipotle chicken crispers.
What? Why?
You see what's going on in America right now? This is craziness.
We in a recession for real.
They took the chicken crispers. That's the best thing on the menu. They just got rid of it. That didn't even make sense.
Damn. Shit, the Chili's by my crib closed, so I guess I would have never really noticed, bro. But TGI Fridays up, Chili's down, bitch. All right, let's get into AEW, and then we'll do Vengeance Day and NXT. Let's pull it on up. All right, first things first. I thought this was a really good match. I got killed and walked off the map while playing Overwatch because of this. It was that damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna cap.
I'm happy to see you're watching the product. Great.
I'm glad the product can keep my attention for once.
Great podcast stuff. Yeah, good match though. I really did. This is the first.
Damn, can I say what the match is?
Oh, I thought you already talked about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Danielson and Roosh. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I've heard a lot of hype about Roosh. I hadn't seen a lot of Roosh previous to him being in AEW. So I heard a lot of hype, but I wasn't seeing it translated on the TV.
Please don't say you see it now, because this is the Danielson match.
No. I was going to say, this is the first Roosh match where I was like invested in what this guy's doing. I was like, okay. But also, yes, he was wrestling Bryan Danielson, so
like,
you have to put you got to put a little asterisk next to it when you're wrestling Bryan Danielson. Like I've said 10,000 times.
This was a good match. This was the what is it? Roosh had a good match with a big ass asterisk, and it's like because it was Bryan Danielson.
because I'll say it 10,000 times. I think I could have a decent match with Bryan Danielson, and I've never wrestled in my life. So yeah, that was a really good match, and it seemed like that was the final match in the series of Bryan wrestling random guys. And he finally will get his Iron Man match with MJF at the pay-per-view. Excalibur announced at the end of the show. So yeah, man. Also, we gotta kind of go into the other stuff about MJF, kind of like trying to lock him. Well, this was a very MJF heavy episode. I don't know if you want to do all of it at once because it kind of all blended into each other.
Yeah.
So I mean, the show started off with MJF versus Takeshita, and decent match, pretty good match. And then it ended with a post-match beatdown. MJF hits him with the ring. Catch the bleeding everywhere. I don't know if he was trying to post to bleed that hard. He was bleeding a lot. I was like, eesh. Yeah. So they had their match, and then Bryan Danielson comes out, and then he scares him off, and then later on MJF with the wildest Riverdale storyline promo I've ever heard in my life. I said,
"What was ass?"
I
never want to hear about this nigga Mike work after that. That shit was hot garbage, bro.
This is my thing. He told this story. I understand what he was trying to do with it.
I'm that despicable.
Yeah,
nigga, this shit not believable.
This is like MJF is always doing the edgy thing, but this was like peak. I'm trying really, really hard to show you guys that I'm so fucking edgy that it's just so corny. You admitted to a felony on TV. It just I don't know, man. It's like, what are we doing?
That's even crazier when you put it like that.
Yeah, like this snitching on yourself on TV.
This nigga admitted to a felony for heel heat. This nigga sucks.
And I was just like, yo, what is this? It didn't connect for me. I saw different opinions on the internet. I saw a lot of people really praising this promo. For me, this wasn't hitting for me. I didn't like it. I did not like this at all.
Twitter's in the fucking gutter if this is the type of promos that
this was Katie Vick like.
Niggas,
it was Katie Vick. He just didn't want to go all the way with it. He didn't want to be that despicable.
I almost got my license revoked a week before prom. I pulled this chick, got the chick. Me and my homeboys, we did the damn thing. Got some neck, crashed the whip. Did a felony? Yeah, I'm that bad. I'm like, I guess, bro. That shit's stupid as hell, bro. That promo didn't land at all. Twitter's stupid,
it wasn't for me. I even looked on Reddit. I looked everywhere. I was like,
Reddit's even dumber.
Reddit's weird because sometimes, like, if I go on Square Circle, sometimes it's extremely pro AEW and sometimes it's extremely negative AEW. I never know what's gonna happen on that site when I go on there. But today, very pro AEW stuff. I thought, this one didn't hit for me, and this feud, man, is not. It's not hitting for me. Nothing of this feud so far really captivated me.
Shit's ass.
I hope within this last month of TV they have, these next 4 shows or whatever, they figure it out. And let's get this shit really going because I'm not interested in this match at all.
Nah, this feud is ass. No, it is Brian's fault. You know why? Because why the fuck is he asking for an hour-long match with this nigga?
Hey, Brian.
Like this match is ass, and then the payoff is a match that I really don't want to fucking see. It's not even like because it's a dog. I do not want to watch an hour-long match.
I don't like Iron Man matches. I've never.
I especially don't want to watch I especially don't want to watch an hour-long match with someone who, in my opinion, I know you think differently, is an unproven good worker. Like this nigga don't have good matches, bro.
You didn't like the match tonight with Takeshita? I thought it was pretty good.
Not really.
It wasn't like a standout match of the year contender or nothing like that. I thought it was a pretty good match.
Yeah, man. The MJF doesn't have a good a good ratio of good matches, and plus he only wrestles like 5 times a year, so it's just like it's pretty easy to sip out through what's good and what's bad.
This is my thing with MJF. I think MJF is a fine wrestler. He's not. I only have to wrestle 5 times a year. Good enough. He's not on that level of wrestler where he's only wrestling maybe 10 matches.
Shit, he's not good enough to have this fucking title match, and he's the champion.
Yeah, but so far, yeah, I'm with you. I haven't been a big fan of this run. I'm hoping the next couple weeks changes that, but I'm not feeling the way this promo went today. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, not great.
But then right after that, is Bryan Danielson versus Roosh, and he tried to lock Bryan Danielson in the Roosh, he has Roosh's crew try to lock Bryan Danielson to catch Renee in the damn trainer room. So
and they put that nigga in a broom closet. all them niggas couldn't beat Danielson ass. That nigga half broken man at this point.
Yeah.
Had 3 niggas and you fucking shrug them off with the door locked. Bang his head against the door, bro. Like goddamn JC, man.
Jesus Christ. I can't wait to talk about that. But yeah, that was the MJF segment of the night. You got like 45 minutes of TV time tonight. I felt like,
which is not ideal. What is it? One of my favorite episodes of AEW is when he was rarely on it, and he did like a pretty okay pre-tape promo.
Yeah. Was that the one where you got a little racial with the Jewish stuff?
Yeah,
that was kind of wild. That was wild.
Honestly, I don't know which promo is worse. Probably this one. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is way.
Oh yeah, no, this was worse. This went way left field. It was too long. Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah. Next, the swerve of the night. I can honestly say I didn't see it coming when I was doing the docket at noon, but the Acclaim loses to the Guns. Honestly, when it went on last, I probably should have just been like, oh, okay, something's gonna happen here.
Yeah, when it went last over the trios match, I was like, yeah, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's just me being a smark.
Yeah, I felt the same as soon as I saw the ding dong hello thing was gonna be at the end of the show on NXT. I was like, yeah, okay, I see what's going on here.
Well, no, they kind of swerved me. I'm not gonna lie.
What
when they said. When they said, yeah, I thought they was basically just gonna turn on Bailey.
You know what? That's a good theme between both of these shows. They both swerved us in ways we both had preconceived notions of what was gonna happen, and we got swerved. So I'll give both shows credit. They both did it.
Yeah, they both did a swerve. I can't really say I'm a big fan of this swerve because I did like the Acclaim.
I'm not mad at this one.
No, I because you think the Guns are good, and that's fine.
No, not that. Not even that. I think the Guns are fine. I don't think they're bad, but I feel like the Acclaimed is one of those situations where the chase is better than them actually having those tag belts. I think the chase of them getting those belts back from the Gun Club was
okay. I do agree that the chase for the Acclaim to get it back could be very interesting and could work. What I can't agree with is you saying that, the chase itself, because the last chase that they had for those titles was pretty fucking ass.
Yeah, outside the matches, but I think.
But yes, like
Gun Club. This is what I'm guessing is gonna happen. I think Billy Gunn eventually does turn on the Acclaimed. He goes back with his sons. That gives them one more obstacle. That gives the Acclaim one more obstacle they have to get surpassed. Now they have Billy Gunn on the other side, and then they win it back at some point. I don't know, maybe the summer they get it back or something.
The pay-per-view.
No, that's when I think that's when Billy's gonna turn.
You think so?
Yeah, that's when I think Billy's gonna turn.
Yeah, I don't think because I don't think the Acclaim should turn on Billy, but I
Billy
guess
turns on them. He's gonna fuck them over.
I feel like maybe during the weeks leading up to this, Billy Gunn is really trying to get them like back on even though like they don't really have to go through the gauntlets and get wins and be number one contenders or whatever, but like I guess to get their groove back or whatever, Billy Gunn could be like overtraining them or just talking too fucking much, and then the Acclaim is just like, dog, fucking relax, bro. And then for the title match, they'll be like, nah, you should stay out here. Do not come out, bruh. And then he comes out anyway and turn on them.
Yeah, I can see that happening. So I'm interested to see what the the Gun Club do with those tag titles. It is not like a situation where they don't have to really carry the tag division because the Elite are kind of doing their trios thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's less pressure on them to really kind of carry that. So I'm interested. I'm cool with them giving it, Tony giving them a shot with the tag belt. Say, okay, let's see what you guys do. I think this is a good test for them.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I personally don't think the guns are that bad either. We'll see what happens here. But damn, when they won, that crowd went flat, boy. That shit was like
no. They definitely
they was silent.
They have the bullshit chant. They have the bullshit chant.
The crowd went.
They have the bullshit chant.
That shit was like a deflating balloon, boy.
But I think it was the good deflated balloon. So I think
it
wasn't the
they
bad.
shouldn't be getting
like,
cheered.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like okay, that was shitty. It was just like, oh damn, that sucked. Like
damn, fuck. They
claim got screwed. Yeah,
it was a true swerve.
Yeah, that was a good. I thought that was a good ending. It caught me off guard for sure.
Yeah, it was very interesting to see AEW crowd react that way instead of them just cheering both guys as they normally do. But quick hits. Jamie defeats the Bunny. Was there a post match for this?
Yeah, Saraya and Tony Storm beat up Leva Bates.
Oh no. No, I saw that. I thought like something happened in the ring.
That happened immediately after. Yeah, they like got on the TV screen.
No, I meant like in the ring after they were like.
No, she just won the match.
It was it was like backstage.
Yeah, like they were walking up the ramp and then the video came on.
And I was just like, Leva Bates is still like, that's a check stealer, boy.
I had no idea Leva Bates was still in that company. She must do like backstage stuff. She has to be doing.
She does. She probably do community outreach now.
Yeah, I
which is stealing money because they don't do no damn community outreach.
Yes, they do. Don't do that.
No, they don't.
They be doing little giveaways and shit. They're throwing Jade out there.
What's next? The Elite defeat Top Flight and AR Fox. This match. A lot of moves. A lot of stuff being done.
If you're into a lot of moves,
if you're into moves and no selling, this shit lit.
The match for you. If not, then you're not. It's going to be another Elite match. I will say, I like the
Top
Elite.
Flight good.
I think Top Flight and AR Fox are just a great team in general. But I will say, surprisingly, I really liked Ethan Page, Isaiah Cassidy, and Matt Hardy versus the Elite. I think I like that match more than I like the match from tonight. The match that was on Rampage. Shockingly, with the people involved in that match, I thought it was a better match than this one was. But yeah, if you like moves, you get moves. I'll never discredit you guys' athletic ability, but personally, for me, these kind of matches don't do it for me anymore. They did back in the day, like, you know what I mean? But I've seen enough PWG 6-man tag matches where this just doesn't throw me anymore.
Snoozing at the wheel with this shit. Hold on. Yeah, snoozing at the wheel with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I didn't really think that they were winning.
Yeah, no, they were definitely winning.
I just think
I don't know what the Elite does after this. Where do they go?
I would like for them to have a story.
Yeah, me too. With this, well, I think that hopefully after now that Kenny's back, we can get something going.
Yeah, I would like a story. Like,
yeah, me too.
The story doesn't even have to be good. I just want a story. Like,
I don't know why they're waiting so long to just do Elite versus House of Black. I don't know what they're waiting for. Let's just do it. House of Black. I mean, they're kind of in something, but not really.
Yeah, shit.
Because the story is more between Eddie Kingston and Ortiz at this point than it is House of Black.
Oh yeah, whatever that stupid ass story is. Fuck them. Get the House of Black with these motherfuckers, man.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just get to it. What are we waiting for?
Eddie Kingston and whatever the fuck they got going on.
Niggas
always want to fight over friendship. Get some gold, nigga.
Like I said, though, we still got 4 more weeks till Revolution. So hopefully that starts up, maybe Friday or next week. Hopefully. Let's get this going.
What the fuck Booker T be saying, bro? This is about champagne and caviar dreams, my nigga.
Yo, Booker was on one on Tuesday.
Yeah. he was turning on the pay-per-view, and then for some reason, he was like way more turned when
Yeah,
he was back home in Orlando.
he getting the point to where he's breaking Vic. Like Vic don't even know what to say.
Yeah, Vic
like,
is just like, dog, relax. Ricky Starks has a gauntlet, and it just ends. I swear to God, the match starts. They go into paper. They go into picture-in-picture break or whatever. I blink. I hear the bell ring. I was just like, "What the fuck happened, bro?" This is stupid, bro.
Yeah, Ricky Starks, he had to wrestle the JAS to get to Chris Jericho, even though he's already wrestled Chris Jericho and beat Chris Jericho. But yeah, for some reason they had a gauntlet, and he beat Matt Menard and Angelo Parker, and then he lost to Daniel Garcia after Jericho interference. So, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I you know what it is. I mean, we beat it to death on this podcast about Jericho feud just running too long and them just doing too much. This is I don't see where Ricky Starks gained from this. If they have a match at Revolution, I wouldn't be shocked if Jericho won the match. So like I don't even know anymore. I kind of feel bad for Ricky.
Oh, me too. Honestly, I'm gonna stop putting Jericho shit on the docket. I'm not even gonna lie. There's like there's literally nothing interesting or like, you know, much to say about it besides like it's running too damn long and it's stupid.
Where's Action Andretti?
Shit, probably another nigga with visa issues or some shit. Who knows?
I don't think he's Canadian.
if he's Canadian, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's why Jericho fought with him.
Where's he from? You have the Wikipedia page? Wow. Okay.
What Jericho match get you a Wikipedia page, baby?
I guess so. He's from Philly.
Yeah, shit. Whatever. He'll probably be on Rampage or some shit. Who knows? But yeah, that's it for AEW, man. Let's get into Vengeance Day. Let me pull up that card. This was a really good show, I'm not gonna lie.
I like this show. It wasn't. If I had to compare it to Deadline, I thought Deadline was a better show.
Yeah, Deadline smokes this show. I'm not even. Yeah, Deadline cooks, bro.
I think Deadline's a better show than this show was.
Absolutely. Like even with us not understanding what the fuck the Iron Survivor was, that shit was heat rock, bro.
Yeah, that was
better multi-man matches too. But let's get into it. We get Wesley versus Dijak for the NXT North American Championship.
Well, before we even get to that, how nice did it feel to have NXT in an arena again after so long? This felt like the
crowd was fucking hot.
This felt like a takeover, especially this first match. From the moment Wesley came out, the crowd was on fire for most of the night. I would say most of the night. There was a point near the end where I think they were just tired, but yeah, man, this crowd, it felt right. This felt like NXT to me. They hadn't felt like that since like 2019.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
No, I hear you. The crowd really great, so that was really good. They're way less annoying than fucking the PC crowd. I don't know where the fuck they got them niggas from, but they suck. I thought this match was really good. Dijak did a lot. All right, he did a lot in this match, and I think Wesley did a really good job keeping up. Not that he's like slow or anything, or like, you know, he's not a fucking vet, but like, you know, they were keeping up pace with one another, and I think that's nuts because Dijak is a fucking tower of a person.
Yeah.
The only thing I thought in this match that was a little silly was when he puts Wesley in the chair, puts the broom. He was looking like Pac, where he like went up there and he's just waiting and waiting to jump. I thought that was a little silly. But
also,
Tony D'Angelo
it didn't even seem like Wesley was even that stuck in it. Like, you could have pulled himself out of that. It didn't seem like he would really that.
Honestly, the way it looked. If I was in a chair position like that, I probably would have just fell over because it will hurt you way more to land on this chair. Like, that shit will the arms of the chair gonna fuck your chest up.
Yeah. Also, the inclusion of Tony D and Stacks was kind of baffling. I know they're like involved, but I felt like
honestly,
I don't know why they did that. I think that was them overthinking it. I'm gonna let you finish, but I need to get in my nitpick bag on this match when you're done.
Nah, I thought that part was really weird. What is it? I don't remember or recall seeing when the fuck Dijak fucked up his finger, but
I don't either. I think it was around that time though.
That boy was throwing it up.
That's nasty.
The Tony D'Angelo and Stacks inclusion or whatever, it seems like they're probably going to do another multi-man for the number one contendership because Wesley kind of has no challengers lined up for real. And there hasn't been any singles guys that's been like really racking up wins that expressed interest in the title. So
I think they end up doing one of those multi-man ladder matches that Stand and Deliver again. Honestly, keep it like a tradition.
Yeah,
that might be like a new Stand and Deliver tradition. Can I get in my nitpick bag now?
Yeah, go ahead.
This was too much.
This is too much. But when we watched the Keith Lee Dijak match at Portland, it was cool.
That was different. I don't even think that match had many. I don't think that match
interesting.
Had as many, hold on, let me finish. Hold on. I don't even. That was like the third time wrestling each other at that point. I think damn near. This is the first time these guys wrestled each other. And it was like 20 kickouts. This was like Gargano Ciampa level kickouts. It was unnecessary. It was too much. Too many kickouts, too many near falls. It damn near drained the crowd.
What'd you rate this match?
4.5. I thought this match was fantastic. But it would get to the point where I was starting to roll my eyes like, okay, bro. All right, that's enough. We're doing too much now. I can't pinpoint the exact moment where I was like that, but all right. I was like, damn. This is unnecessary. Now we're back to like that main event NXT style that I don't like, where just 10,000 near falls and kickouts. It reminded me of that, and I was like, I hope we aren't going back to that because I don't like it.
Okay.
Niggas are doing 450 dragging Rondas to the outside and getting like these 2 counts. I'm like, all right, bro. What are we doing?
Well, shit. What do you think about AEW when they be doing goddamn power drivers for 2
I hate that shit too.
That shit is disgusting.
That's already been established. That's my point. I'm just like, okay, this was good, but let's not do that every takeover from now on. That was too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
For an opener, especially for an opener. I was like, that was a lot for an opener.
No, I think that's fine for an opener, honestly. The crowd was hot as fuck. So what is it? When I was looking at the card, I was just like, maybe like the women's tag should have went first. But I was just like, nah, not really. Like this was a hot start to the show.
You know what though? I low key, not including T-bar stuff, but I low key want to put Dijak in that never had a bad match category guy because he's one of those guys who doesn't have bad matches. Like if his match is getting time, he gonna do his thing. I can't outside of T-bar stuff. I can't think of like a bad like big.
I'm thinking NXT, and I can't think of anything. But one of my favorite Dijak matches is him versus Karrion Kross.
I don't remember. When was that?
Karrion Kross put his ass to sleep. What?
Oh, that was right before. Was that right? I was like right before Keith beat him. I mean, right before he beat Keith.
Yeah, no, Keith was pissed. Boy, that boy Dijak was snoozing.
He was. So I do remember that now. That was funny.
I think I made that shit to cover. I gotta find the hard drive, bro. That match was hilarious. Dijak got fucking smoked in that, but it was really good though. Next match, we got Fallon Henley and Kiana James defeating KC Square. I did not see that coming, but I am so glad it happened.
Why didn't you see that coming? I wasn't surprised by that finish.
I thought honestly, I just thought they wouldn't coexist.
I mean, they're still on can they coexist status. The finish of the match was where it looked like during the match, Kiana James kind of wanted to cheat, and Fallon Henley was like, "No, I want to do this the right way." And Kiana was like, "What the fuck? We're trying to win. I don't care about the right way." And then
she expressed that on the show too, and I feel her.
and then right at the end of the match, Fallon Henley gets a roll up, and Kiana James pulls I think it was Casey's feet down to outside interference, and then I don't think Fallon noticed until after the fact, and so they're kind of on. They won the championship, but it wasn't on the terms that Fallon Henley wanted it to be. So I think that's an
And her
interesting
nosy
dynamic.
ass.
And it seems like that loss for Casey and Katana and kind of put them. Seems like they shifted over to kind of more of a heel positioning, which is interesting.
Uh, Whatever. That's fine with me. I don't really care.
Did you like the match? I thought the match was
Yeah,
good.
the match was really good. Kiana James and Fallon Henley are great workers. I also think Katana Chance and Kaden Carter are also really good workers. I just think KC Square is just extremely boring.
They are kind of a boring team. I didn't know Kiana James and Fallon were like teaming together previous to this. I saw like a picture of them like when they were on 205 Live or some shit.
Oh,
Teaming together.
I didn't know they were teaming together, but I saw them when they were on AEW Dark and they were like in two separate matches.
Yeah, no,
And
people forget like during like 2020,
AEW had a whole they missed out on so many people.
They were just bringing any indie person they could think of. Like, y'all want to come work a couple set of matches? They were just trying to get content out. I feel them.
No, they was putting money in niggas' pockets during the pandemic. I respect that.
I wasn't mad at that. So yeah, you'll see a bunch of pictures of like NXT guys and girls that were probably doing what's his name? 2 Dimes before he got fired. I think he's one of the people that were doing those AEW not full set. What's that place? Daily shows.
Daily's Place. Rest in peace.
No, I think they'll go back in August. Isn't that when they do their little homecoming show? Like August or something?
I don't know. Rest in peace. But yeah, I thought this match was really good. Yeah, Fallon Henley and Kiana James, they're just a much more interesting tag team, even without like the current storyline that they have going on. Like they're just cooler, I guess.
Like a lot of dynamic going on. I'm happy we finished the Disney Channel saga.
Now we upgraded to Degrassi or
Degrassi. Another Riverdale storyline.
Or Riverdale or goddamn, what is it? There's some new girl shit. What else? It was this could be Broad City-esque.
We definitely hit Degrassi at this point. At minimum, we're in Degrassi territory now.
Who do you think was on the phone? I just think it was her dad.
I don't know who's on that phone.
Like, why does that bother her so much? Why when Kiana on the phone and she instantly hung up because she had a private conversation, Fallon Henley thinks she playing Briggs, bro. Maybe she was just planning a special dinner or some shit.
Or you don't even know.
Nosy ass. They can't trust you. You can't keep a secret. But next match is a match that I thought I was bugging until I heard the A show.
I haven't listened to the A show yet. All of it. I only listened like the first 10 minutes.
I am not a big fan of this match.
Carmella versus Apollo Crews. Best 2 out of 3?
No.
Something was missing. I don't know.
The second gear.
That too. Something about Carmelo's matches to me. I can't put my finger on it, but I have a hard time keeping interest in his matches. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the pace of his matches.
I'm gonna give you a couple things. One, Apollo Crews, not interesting.
That too.
2, his finisher stinks. He needs a new
Carmelo's,
please.
I don't like Carmelo's finisher.
He always needs to cheat to win, and this time he needed 2 niggas. And I know Baba Kato kind of came, at the aid of of Apollo, but honestly, I'm counting that shit as a distraction.
It was a distraction.
Like, what the fuck? He can't, like, I just want this nigga to get a solid win. Like when he had to cheat against Andre Chase, I said, come the fuck on, bro. Are you fucking serious? This literally could have been a super definitive finish. And he would have
it was definitive at least. He beat him 2-0.
It could have been more. He kind of
I know what you're saying though. It could have been just beat him two straight up.
Like beat the nigga straight up, bro. And then also I don't care if Apollo loses 2-0.
Yeah, I don't care.
But at least do that shit straight up. Y'all was in the barbershop talking about, no, I'm really that nigga. I'm really that man. Come on, man. What the fuck is this shit? Also, and then the second gear is missing.
Yeah, it kind of just ended. Nothing.
They
That's it.
what is it? They wanted to I guess they were trying to do this they were trying to do something like involving like I guess like the story was like the ribs or some shit. Like, his injured ribs, how long
Yeah.
can he go in the next two falls or the next couple falls if he can't really breathe or blah 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 whatever. And it was like shit looks pretty fucking easily. um And then also Meals kind of just said, and I agree 100%. It was just like, we see Mandy Rose come into NXT, has a whole new character, kind of flips the division on their heads. And then we get Apollo, and he's just another guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's why I was saying everybody was talking to me crazy. Like he should have kept that Nigerian gimmick going. I think it would have got over more in NXT because NXT is such a character-based show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think regular guy works for Apollo.
Honestly, I can't say. Well, it's sure as fuck not working. But I wasn't really watching a lot of SmackDown and stuff when he was doing the Nigerian thing.
It was at least. It wasn't in front of a crowd, but at least it was something interesting. You know what I mean?
The only people I know that sings like really high praises of that time is you and Dion, and that's because Dion is Nigerian.
I thought it was just fun.
I mean, it's whatever. Actually, no, I remember when he had that match with Big E, the drum match
He
or
dropped
whatever.
the drum on that boy head.
I said, what the fuck is this gimmick, bro?
And he beat him at Mania.
Crazy. Yeah, Apollo is not going to a better place after this. I feel really bad for the brother, but Carmelo Hayes, he's going up. And I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see Carmelo Hayes as NXT champion. I would love to see him be the one to dethrone Braun. But after this match, I'm going Braun Breaker, no matter what happens in this feud. Braun Breaker probably gonna kill Trick before the damn stand and deliver.
For
so
sure.
Carmelo Hayes is fucked.
For sure. They have to do that.
Braun Breaker probably gonna catch him at the NXT parking lot. Or at the next taping of Trickin' Ain't Easy.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I just remembered that it was linked in the chat today, or like just now, and I was about to look at it.
Trickin' Ain't Easy.
Have you checked it out?
If you don't get
Did
your
you
ass
watch it?
If y'all get the TJ Dungeon, start doing some reps, nigga doing a damn TikTok show. No, I ain't watched that.
That nigga need help on his in-ring work. This nigga doing a goddamn Tyler Perry House of Black show.
Skits. You RDC World. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Fatal 4-way for the NXT championship, the NXT Tag Team Championship. Ow, just hurt my hand. We got Gallus conquering the New Day, Pretty Deadly, and Chase U University. I cannot say that I'm shocked, but I can say I'm not happy about this.
The one team we said we didn't want to win.
Yeah.
They weren't even on NXT this week. Were they?
Like briefly. I think they just did a we on top. Whatever the fuck niggas talk like.
I will say I'm fine with them just pitting the New Day. That there's no kind of like, oh wait, they didn't get pinned, it's over. New Day's done in NXT. They can go do whatever the hell they're gonna do on SmackDown. And the Gallus is definitively the tag team champions. I initially watching this match and seeing the result with Gallus winning, I was like, I don't really get that. But then after watching kind of what Pretty Deadly and Chase U did on Tuesday, I was like, okay, that makes sense. If we're gonna have a story where Pretty Deadly's gonna spiral, from this loss, they're doing whatever their new gimmick is, which we'll get to later. But like, that's fine, I guess. With Gallus, my thing with Gallus was just like, it's out of nowhere. Like, what did these guys do to deserve these tag titles?
I
don't know. I kind of wish they just would chase you with it, just gave them the tag belts, even if it's a short reign.
I don't know. Maybe if it was a short reign, but I feel like I Actually, no. Like, it doesn't seem like they're trying to do the Duke turning shit anymore. So I would have gave it to
Yeah,
Chase U and then had them pivot off to Schism that is happening right now. I would have been perfectly okay with that. But Gallus gets it. I'm pretty much just gonna ignore the title.
who do you think is going to be Gallows' opponent at Stand and Deliver then?
In the sheer.
Ugh, what? That sounds terrible.
I mean, shit, Pretty Deadly busy. Unless it's gonna be Pretty Deadly versus Gallus, and I kind of don't want to see that.
You think they turn Pretty Deadly face?
Yeah, people like him already.
People do like Pretty Deadly. Yeah, I mean, it could be Pretty Deadly versus Gallus.
It's either Pretty Deadly or Indus I cannot say that I want to see either of those matches. I think Indus is not great.
It could be the Creeds.
Shit, the Creeds don't even look like they're even a tag team in this
Bro,
division anymore.
The Creed be getting worked every other week.
These motherfuckers be doing goddamn. They working on their acting right now.
Yeah, they don't win big matches. Have you noticed that? They really don't be winning big matches.
Shit, they're not even winning any. They're not winning any matches right now. It's what is it? I was gonna say it seems like Fallon Henley's gonna be like the point person for this shit now, but it was just like, why?
Yeah, I mean,
no, Paxley.
Oh, Tatum Paxley.
Yeah, no, I mean Tatum Paxley, and why can't they do Tatum Paxley and the Creeds kind of coming up, or having a story together? Like the Creeds are doing nothing now, and the Sheer is already looking past them. The Creeds acted like they didn't even lose.
Oh.
So I can't say right now I'm too happy about what's going to be happening in the tag team division because it seems like Chase U and Schism are going to.
I don't think they're going to
be fighting themselves for.
I can't see them doing Gallus in the Sheer.
Well,
doesn't make sense.
Doesn't the Dusty Cup happen at this time around?
I don't. Yeah, it usually happens in January. I feel like
they're gonna save this shit for the summer.
Man, I don't know.
Or for the post.
They waiting for Cody. They waiting for Cody.
Cody wins it, and then he can do the promo as the champ.
They got to check in with Cody first. Hey,
shit, they had Charlotte come out for the for this one. Have them come out for the Dusty Cup finals.
Like the first one.
Yeah,
that first one was fire. That first Dusty Cup bracket was crazy. That shit was hard. That who was it? It was American Alpha versus Barry Corbin, and was it Rhino?
I think so. Yeah,
that match was hard.
I liked American Alpha a lot.
Me too. I loved it. I was a big fan of American Alpha.
Whenever I watch NXT TakeOver Dallas, I always skip.
Who they wrestle at Dallas?
FTR, the Revival.
They had like three straight matches. I don't remember which one that one was.
I think that might be right, but I always skip the Baron Corbin Austin Aries match. And I always skip that American Alpha versus the Revival match.
Why?
I don't like watching it. It's fucking long as hell.
Those were the ones that really put me on.
And honestly, those matches aren't the star attractions, bro. I watch like the women's match up, or like the Sami Zayn match up.
That's the only. I think the only thing I ever gone back to on that show was Sami Zayn versus.
I watched.
That Shinsuke Bobby Roode. That wasn't Shinsuke Bobby Roode?
No.
I don't know.
Dallas.
Before that?
You might be thinking San Antonio, but that's like
Shinsuke wasn't even there, right? Shinsuke wasn't even there yet, right? I mean, that's Shinsuke.
Shinsuke shows up to fight.
That's Sammy. What am I talking about? I'm losing it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I love that match, man. That's such a good match.
Yeah, but worried about the tag division right now. Let's move on. Oops. I looked at my phone when I have it pulled up on the computer. Roxanne Perez versus Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. Triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship. And you called it. She goes for the pin. Bitch, what the fuck is you doing?
It's one of those WWE tropes that they can't stop doing in a triple threat match.
Hey, man. It works every time.
This match was fine. I think it was pretty obvious Roxanne wasn't going to, I would call her Roseanne. Roxanne not going to lose this match. Wasn't going to lose this match.
Nah, I like this. I don't know. I was excited mostly for this match. I think this story or just like the weeks leading up to this have been much more entertaining than any other title. Or any other feud that was like going on that, or like any blow off feud that's taking place at this point. So I like the match a lot. I think it delivered. I do when they were Toxic Attraction, we couldn't really tell which one was the better one.
I know. I could tell you. I don't know who was better. I quote unquote better. I know who I was way more interested in.
Okay. All right. We'll say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. JC.
Yeah, definitely JC. Absolutely JC. She's way more interesting. I think she's a better promo. I think they're both probably equal in the ring, but I think JC's just more personality for me personally.
I think she has some really good shit in there with Roxanne, but I think Roxanne kind of has like I know this might be a little extreme now.
She's that girl. No, she's that girl. She's her.
No, but I know this might be she is her. She's her. Or them.
Yeah.
This might be a little bit extreme, but I think Roxanne Perez kind of has like that Bryan Danielson kind of factor.
She's not her. Gonna have a bad match
for her. So
she gets it. She can work.
This is a good match for Toxic Attraction. Asterisk Roxanne was there.
Yes, I think Roxanne's just that good of a wrestler.
I'd watch this again. I might watch it again tomorrow.
I will say the crowd is very much behind Gigi. I don't know the reason why they're very behind Gigi. There could be multiple reasons.
You know why, man? Come on, man.
If you get over because you got a fat ass, that's incredible. That's some man. Look,
the wagon not gonna pull itself, man. The fans got to get in front of it.
Getting over because you have ass is wild.
I mean, come on, it happens all the time.
But like in 2023 NXT land, getting over. Well, I guess.
Okay.
Nikita did. I take that back. Nikita definitely got over it because he had ass.
I was about to say, since you specified wrestling, I ain't got nothing. But yeah, man, what is it? Yeah, Gigi's cool. I would say really the reason why I'm behind JC a lot more is because we knew Mandy, we knew Priscilla Kelly, we didn't know who the fuck. We didn't know who the fuck JC Jane was, so she had a lot to prove to people, and motherfuckers was already calling her the ugliest one in the group, the Marty Jannetty of the group, this and that, and I said, that's kind of unfair. Because her and Gigi were both looking like some Jannetties to me.
Yeah, to be fair, the only thing I knew about Priscilla Kelly was stuff I didn't even want to know about Priscilla Kelly. So it's not even like I knew what she was capable of because I've only seen clips of her doing disgusting things on the internet.
Come on, Mae Young Classic.
I don't remember that damn Mae Young Classic.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember her being in that.
I remember her being in it. I remember what stuck with me.
Oh, that's her. That's you. Oh, okay.
But nah, this was a really good match. I think I might watch it again tomorrow, honestly. Roxanne is her, and her and Mako Satomura are gonna beat the shit out of
her. Oh my god. I can't wait.
We're gonna talk about that when we get to NXT. That is ridiculous. She didn't need to do that, bro. Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller. I thought this match was good. I like this a lot better than the first match, of course. Yeah. I like this match a lot.
Something felt off about this match. I know people were speculating in the Discord that Brian might have hurt himself. Something didn't feel right about this match. Like it just felt kind of off. Also, I think the crowd was really tired by this point.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like they weren't really reacting to stuff like I think they were anticipating for them to react to.
It does suffer a similar issue to the Carmelo Hayes and Apollo Crews match where I do feel like this match hits a second gear, but like it doesn't stay in the second gear for long. Because I think like when Braun starts like hitting that second gear and starts turning up, Grayson's dead already. Like in my opinion, like Braun Breaker was playing with a corpse in there. And then I might be the only one that was kind of like feeling it, But Braun, when he was just
Man, he's
like,
fast.
this is he's fast as fuck. But
Don't make no damn
when he
sense.
when he was holding up Grayson, he was like, this is my NXT. Like he was really talking that shit. I was like, this is getting kind of heelish, kind of Roman Reigns-ish, bro.
Yeah, I felt
Like,
a little Roman Reigns vibes.
well, I get it. It was just like, he's proving them wrong. I was thinking a little too deep into it. And then what is it? Carmelo Hayes starts, it only happened this first time, but this Tuesday he starts wrestling a heel. And I'm just like, that would be really interesting if
they switch. They both kind of switch.
if they switch roles. I think that would be really interesting.
I thought, what I also noticed even in the Carmelo Apollo match that Carmelo was working from behind for a lot of the match until he had to cheat at the end. But for a lot of the match, he was getting beat up and had to, he had to overcome the odds. He had the little the injury.
Overcome the odds. That nigga threw Trick Williams at the odds.
So I feel like they're kind of flirting with Carmelo turning face, which I wouldn't be mad. I think the crowd wants to cheer for Carmelo. They like him, so that's fine. I tweeted that night. I think something needs to happen in that main event scene, and something needs to be shaken up. I don't know if turning Braun heel might be it. I feel like Braun's also over too. I don't know.
I do feel like people are like, if Braun starts to healing it up, I think people will kind of like,
You think you need that edge?
They'll follow suit. But I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I do think it would be interesting if they did switch roles.
I agree.
Grayson Waller had a really good performance here. I'm not gonna lie, but after a certain point, he was just dead, and Braun Breaker was just fucking his shit turned into training mode. And, Braun Breaker just started fucking beating the shit out of him. But yeah, let's get into NXT. We get Carmelo Hayes defeating JD McDonough. And then Ilya Dragunov returns. I don't know, why did he have to hit Trick and then
he was in the way. He was in the way. Get out of my way, nigga.
That felt unnecessary. Because I was just like, honestly, I thought he was gonna pop off on both these niggas.
He walked, the way he like jumped over Carmelo to punch.
Yeah, that's
real. That's real smoke. Dragunov he's terrifying. That's a scary man.
Yeah.
Imagine you get bumped, like get into a fight with him in a bar. He a wild. You know what I mean? He type of dude like smash a glass over his head, his own head.
And then he starts doing that fucking arm waving shit.
Yeah.
And then pointing at you. And you fucking do the torpedo shit.
You got it. You know what I mean? I was wild. You're right. My fault, G.
He looked like he'll do the torpedo Moscow in the real fight. In a real fight. in a real brawl. Just go fucking
run and start. Yeah, I'm happy to see Dragunov back though, man.
Yeah, same.
No, I was just saying the main event scene needs to shake up. That's it right there. Dragunov. Shit, run it back. Give me Dragunov. Give me Dragunov Braun again. That's fine by me. I think it'll be Dragunov JD, obviously, at the pay.
I need Dragunov Wesley, man. For the title.
Okay. I like that.
I think
I like that.
I think Ilya's good. He good to be in the US, the North American, the leader of the North America. So I think that'd be cool. To continue the Nikita who done it. Isla, know what you did. Isla don't know what you did. Tatum Paxley, and I was just like, Tatum Paxley, why? That was my immediate thought.
You think it was Tatum?
I think she's telling the truth. Why would she lie? She hasn't lied yet.
Bro, if this, first of all, this is already the worst. Like we said last week, this is the whodunit nobody asked for. This is the who cares. But also, Tatum, that would be like when Stone Cold got hit by the car and it was Rikishi. Like Rikishi, what? Okay.
Tatum, I did it for the Stark.
What? Who cares?
Oh man,
yeah. What's funny about the Rikishi thing too? He wasn't even like debuted yet. Like he wasn't even on the show. He wasn't even in WWF yet. Like his character didn't exist yet. But
that's it. That's what you call it. That's how you make a debut, baby. You run the fuck out of somebody.
Dancing with his ass out. Next week. How you hit a nigga with a car and you dance with your ass out the next week?
I think Isla Dawn is telling the truth.
Mm.
She honestly has no reason to lie, and she's been right. She did say there's something deeper and darker inside of Kaylee Ray, and then look at her now, Sisters of Destruction. But my main thing is just like, why? Like, I really don't get it, because if it's I want to make my name off of somebody, nigga, you chose Nikita.
That's what I'm saying, Nikita. This is what I'm saying. Like, who cares? I don't care.
You hate her TikToks too? Like, I don't understand why. If Isla Dawn like goes to another person and like, oh, I know what you did, and then be like, oh, you attacked Nikita too, I'd be like, all right, now she's just fucking with the division. But as of right now, it's Tatum, and I don't know why.
You think Tatum Paxley guilty until proven innocent?
Absolutely.
Didn't get no fair trial. Is Rock Nation behind this?
She got a fair trial. What is it? Isla Dawn beat her ass on the show. How do you feel about Isla Dawn in the ring? I think she's pretty good. I think she's really good.
Yeah, she's fine.
I meant in ring, bro.
Yeah, no, she's fine. She got finer. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't remember her looking this.
Hey man, eyes up, bro. In the square circle, bro. She nice.
Has a great face, great facials. Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
Jesus
Christ. She's cool. I'm trying to think of like a standout match she had in UK. I guess her match with Mako was cool.
Yeah,
but, like, it's Mako. She's another one of them people. Like, I could probably have a good match. Mako's had yeah. After I saw what she did for Killer Kelly, that first match she had in the Mae Young Classic, I said, "Oh, you made me think Killer Kelly was nice," and I was like, "Oh,
dog,
she hit that
the magic trick."
Yeah, there's two certain matches in my mind I would think of that, and when Kota Ibushi made Sean Maluda look like fucking Will Ospreay, I was like, "Yo, look at fucking Sean Maluda. This guy's awesome," and he ain't never doing it like that ever again. Kota Ibushi made that man like a fucking $1 million. I thought he about to join the bloodline. Before the bloodline even existed, that's like, this dude's awesome.
Moving on, Kiana James, does she got games on her phone? Who knows? But Fallon Henley thinks she got Balloon Tower Defense 6 on that motherfucker, and I don't know why.
Oh, up in that phone.
I'm very much looking to whatever Valentine's Day bullshit Jensen got planned for them. I think this is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, it should be cool.
I am interested in, we were making fun of the storyline, but it's probably one of the more interesting things that happened on the show. It's harmless. I'm not mad at the story. It's fun.
I liked, we joke. I like the storyline a lot because the storyline is much better than I don't get no bitches.
No bitches is kind of funny.
It's a terrible storyline. And then that nigga was so down. You know what? I was about to say he was so down bad. He was hanging out with some lame bitches. And he was just like, you know what? It'd be like that sometimes. You just need to fill that void, brother. And then she put it. Did you?
Put it on him?
Did you hear Booker?
What did he say?
They hooked up. They hooked up. She put him in the friend zone. It was like, oh, wait, like what? They hook up? No, Booker.
Booker said something else kind of wild on the pay-per-view too. What did he say? He said something like,
man.
It was. I don't know if it was. I think it was either Casey. Was it Casey and Caden? He said something wild. I don't know what he said. And Vic was like, "Yo, I'm married, bro. What you trying to do?"
Oh yeah. He was just like, he was just like, I guess he was like trying to insinuate like who would he choose between Caden Carter and Kiana James?
Man, yo, my wife right backstage. You're bugging.
And then Vic Joseph said, "Hey, what the fuck is he talking about? My wife bad.
You're making it hot right now. My wife right backstage. Give me smack."
What's that picture of Uncle Phil with his eyes wide open? You making it hot right now.
Hey. You know what it reminded me of? It's a little off topic. When LeBron James hit that he broke the record for most points. They had a video of
Kareem.
Yeah, with Kareem upset. But they had a video of Rihanna. And I don't know if you were familiar with how obsessed Rihanna used to be with LeBron and with like,
oh, I know,
posting wild ass pictures on Instagram and shit, like tagging him in it.
I wish a girl would put 22 on her chest like that for me.
Could you imagine the stress that night of stress that LeBron had. First of all, you got to handle two situations. You got to tell Rihanna to chill the fuck out. So you got to find a way to get in contact with her. Like, hey, yo, chill. What are you doing?
Yeah, you have to get in contact with Rihanna, which I.
But you can't.
Really
But you can't let your wife know you get in contact with Rihanna. Who's your wife? Now you have to explain to your wife, hey, yo, I don't know why she did that.
You making it mad hot right now.
That must have been the worst night of his fucking married life. I know he was going through it.
That couch got real comfortable, bro.
To get you in the pool house. I'm sorry, that just made me think about that. But yeah,
speaking of the pool house, man, we get the ding dong hello. This shit was hard.
Hello was all right. You ain't lying. First of all, shout out to Bailey and Becky Lynch. They had a really good cage match on Raw, and Lita came back. All right. Lita.
Okay.
All right.
EO about to fuck it. About to tear her ass up.
Can I tell you something? Never been a fan of Lita. I didn't
Really?
think she's good. I don't think she's good. I never thought Lita was
You
good.
know what? I honestly don't think a lot of people are gonna like. I don't think you're gonna get any backlash for that.
No, I think people give you backlash for that. For Lita?
No.
People live by Lita. I thought she looked cool, but I didn't think she was a good wrestler at all.
I think
she had
if you
Hurricane
say
Rana, that was it. She had one more.
I think if you say that Trish Stratus is better in a ring than Lita, then somebody will smoke your shit. But if you just said I'm not a fan of Lita, then I'd be like, okay. What is it? You said that China kind of stinks last week, and
no, she doesn't kind of stink. She's terrible. But I think it's well known that China was terrible. I feel like
you haven't received any backlash for it yet. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I still think the funniest the backlash I got was over Tegan Knox. That's the most backlash I've ever gotten for not even dissing a wrestler.
Fuck Tegan Knox.
It was on my ass.
Fuck them Tegan Knox stands, man. All I said was I want her to improve, and niggas didn't like that.
All I asked is what did y'all see in her that I'm missing? That's all I wanted to know. Because she's not yet.
I said hopefully she comes back and she's better and she like develops a character or whatever.
Nope.
She's back. Still nothing.
Nothing.
She got colored hair though.
Yo, she on TV once a month. Anyway, what we're talking about? Oh, ding dong hello. Yeah, good segment. That was really good. I knew once the show it was ending the show, I was like, okay, yeah, something about to happen.
Shakespearean.
And you know what? You know, I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked. No, that this is I can't think of any other time they tried to recreate the barbershop window. This is the first time they've really tried to do it. After all these years, one of the most famous WWE moments ever.
Instead of a window, it was like the hardest door on earth.
Yo, all right. Well, before we even get to that, they had Ding Dong Hello. They like fake patch it up. Like, okay, yeah, you know what?
The fake patch up was really good.
Yeah, they're like, I can't stand your ass, but like, no one knows me better than you do. We might as well just run shit. Let's do one more run.
It low-key made sense.
Yeah, let's have a reunion, one more run, all the old classics, maybe a couple new songs, but that's it. And then they were like, but we ain't going for NXT Tag Championship. They looked at Bailey like, yo, we want the real ones.
That's when I was just like, this is very good. I said, this is a very good direction to go.
Yeah, they got me. I was like, oh, are we doing this? Is this the transition to main roster? And then nope. Super kick. She hit the super kick.
The super kick was fire, bro.
A la Shawn Michaels in the barbershop. I'm so amazed. I'm just so amazed WWE has had the restraint to not recreate the barbershop window after 30 plus years. That blows my mind. But yeah, man, super kick. She picks up Gigi, throws her into the door. I don't know what the initial plan was for that. That door did not bust. I've never seen a door not move like that.
If I had to speculate, one, that door probably not gimmicked. Two, she threw her very close to the door knob, and I guess that's just the very sturdiest part of the door.
I don't know what happened, but that shit went.
I guess
that shit went bang head first, like damn, and then she wasn't done. The fucking
I'm not done.
The stiffest boot I have ever seen.
You need to leave.
That's your homegirl. I'm assuming they're good friends in real life, or at least somewhat close. she booted it like she booted her like she really don't fuck with her. I was like, damn.
Nah, what?
No, what
Okay.
did Booker T say? Booker T was like, oh my.
Oh wow.
Booker didn't know what to say. He's like, damn.
That motherfucker was stunned, bro. But nah, this segment is really good. Like I can't exaggerate. Great, I thought it was really, really good. What's crazy is the kick was really good. I think what really sells it or what enhances it is fucking Gigi crying or like, quote unquote crying her ass off.
No, that was a shit crying. I would have cried.
Yeah, that felt like that. Well, she was crying before the boot.
I know, but after that boot was real.
She was like, cry more. Yeah. That shit was nasty, bro.
That was a nasty boot. That was really. I watched that boot back so many times. I said, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I might watch the segment after this. I don't know. God. Toxic Attraction has been doing some really good shit, and also Roxanne.
Yeah, man.
This is
we thought Toxic Attraction would be lost without Mandy, and they kind of were in a weird spot for a while. So I know I saw a lot of people were upset that they kind of broke them up, but I was like,
come on, no Mandy.
Yeah, it wasn't the same without Mandy. Like, if they see, I'm not the biggest fan of like break up tag teams all the time too, especially with the women. I get it; it can be frustrating because they just can't seem to establish a real like tag division. But in this case, I feel like if they're gonna keep JC and Gigi in AEW, I'm getting my words done. In NXT longer. Let's just split them up. They've done everything else they can as a tag team. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So let's just split them up, see what they can do. I think this will be a great test for Gigi, who's kind of organically already gotten over as a face anyway. So and I think JC is such a dynamic character and good enough on the mic where she could probably get a heel shit off. And it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to their eventual match. I want to see if they have better chemistry than say Roxanne and Cora do. I still don't think Roxanne and Cora have good. I don't.
I'm sorry, my nigga. I'm glad you said that. I thought I was wilding when I was thinking about this take. I thought it was gonna be crazy, but people want that Ciampa Gargano from Roxanne and Cora. I think JC and Gigi might have it, bruh.
And that makes more sense because they have more history than on screen.
But we have to see what that first match between them look like.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that take out there first because I think that they will have a really stellar match with one another. But my nigga, I'm glad you said that.
That was my first thought. I was like, okay, then this can be the new Gigi.
That weapons match at Halloween Havoc?
PU.
Nah, don't like that.
Also, I do want to say I know Cora Jade was supposed to be on the show this week, but there'd been rumors she had a little personal problems going on, so she's kind of like going off the grid for a little while. So hopefully everything's all good with Cora Jade. But yeah, as far as Gigi and JC, I'm interested. They got my interest. I'm sports entertained.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna say this: WWE as a whole. They got some real dynamic storylines going on. From all shows, all three shows. I feel like they got some stuff going on. I think
nothing is good. Nothing is good as MJF and Danielson right now. That feud is amazing.
A lot of momentum on WWE right now. I need AEW to figure this out. They're really hot and cold for me right now.
They haven't told a good story in forever, bro. Even the CM Punk and MJF shit was like on and off good storytelling. But let's get into these quick hits, man. Then we can get up out of here. Oops. So Casey Square lose, and then instead of running up on the business that's walking around with your titles, they in some room with all of Chase U there having a party. You want to run up on Roxanne and be like, you better make this right. I know she was your mama.
It's just, they hurting. They had to blame it on somebody. They can't blame it on themselves. They said, look, this is Roxanne's fault.
Yo, lame as hell, bro. Since when it was the champion's job to make shit right for two motherfuckers she don't know? Like, no history between those three. What the fuck you running up on Roxanne for and telling her that, hey, you better go to Shawn Michaels and ask her for our rematch?
You know what I mean?
Now you gonna get your ass whooped by Mako Satomura and
Yo,
Roxanne.
I was so hyped when she said that. Like, I'm like, I'm so happy Mako's coming back. I gotta imagine Blair Davenport should be coming soon too. Then, right?
I mean, if there's no visa issues, then
yeah, I feel like everybody should be back. So let's get Blair back out here.
Beat the shit out beat the hell out of them goofy ass what is it, rave goers, square dancers, or whatever the fuck they said was their personality.
Do you think you'll be more interested in KC Squared as heel team?
No. They're boring on both fronts.
I'm gonna give them a chance. We haven't even seen it start yet. So I'm gonna give them a chance.
They turn heel because they lost is lame. And then them taking it out on somebody that had nothing to do with it, lame. He's just lame. Good in-ring workers, though. Next, Rooney. Stark defeats Sol Ruka. I mean, that's fine. Zoe Stark is getting a lot of momentum. So I feel like maybe sometime in the future we might get Roxanne versus Zoe Stark. I don't think it's gonna happen at Stand and Deliver though, but we'll see what happens.
No,
that's not a stand. That's a TV special ass match.
Yeah, that might not be a TV. That might be a regular episode of NXT. Yeah, man. I want to give Sol Ruka credit. I think that the position they put her in, they're throwing her in the wolves. I mean, I don't even think she's had 20 matches yet, but the fact that she's even keeping up with someone at the level of Zoe Stark is a good sign. It's a good sign that, okay, this girl might have it. For real. I think they see something. She's getting a lot of spotlight, especially that new crop of girls. It's pretty much just her that's really getting any kind of like real push so far. So that's promising.
There was even, people in the first class, the 2.0 class, still struggling.
Yeah, she got,
Lash Legend.
I do like Lash Legend's new look though, and her new gear.
Yes, I do like it a lot, but I'm sorry, the in-ring needs to get better. I don't care how great your gear looks.
Did she wrestle this week?
She had a match against somebody on Level Up last week. I have to check it out.
I watched it. And it was pretty decent. Oh, okay, that's good. That's kind of like
the. I have to run it back. I've been meaning to watch.
That's exactly
Level Up a lot more, but I had to work an evening event, so I wasn't home to watch. Next to Rooney, Baba Kato returns against Dante Chen. Why they had to do my dog Dante Chen like this, bro?
Good. You say no, I beat his ass. You know why I beat his ass. I had to drop his ass real quick. You know why though?
I was like, whatever. I don't care. That nigga skipped diner dashed on your ass, boy.
Also, the match I was thinking of, it was Sol Ruka versus Lash Legend. That's what it was on Level Up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was a decent match. But yeah.
Tyler Bate calls out Waller. Oh. What were you gonna say?
No, turn that up. That's what I was gonna say.
Classic incoming.
Yeah, that's Tyler Bate. He another one of them ones.
Yeah. Excuse me. Lyra Valkyra. She beat the hell out of Valentine Faraz. Faraz, man, she grabbed him. She just didn't know how to use them.
One step at a time.
She equipped it and said, "All right, what's the move set on this?
What the combos?"
Like, yeah, or giving brass knuckles to somebody would primarily kick offense is hilarious.
You said she need the weighted down
knee pad. Oh yeah. So that was cool. I guess there's going to be like a custody of Faraz match between Wendy and Elektra. We'll see how that goes. Thea Hale gets kidnapped.
Also, who got hit? Valen got kidnapped? No, Thea Hale got kidnapped.
Yeah, Thea Hale got kidnapped, and she got out of there. So she's better than Austin Theory when Loomis stole his ass.
Well, Loomis is a real killer. I don't think Ava Ray really about that life. She new
Yeah.
to this. We was a different type of cat.
she's new to this kidnapping thing.
Yeah, that's a little bit about this. That wasn't his first kidnapping. That might have been Ava Rain's first kidnapping. You feel me?
Jesus Christ.
I hope this leads to Ava Rain finally getting in the damn ring.
Against Thea Hale, you know what? That is somebody that could take a loss
so.
there. And you know what? I do think Thea Hale is really good. Or like, she's a good seller. So they could get it cracking on that front. But Thea Hale, watch how you talk to Daddy's little rich girl, bro. I don't like how you was yelling at Tiffany, man.
Nah,
breathe in and out, motherfucker. I'm on payroll.
I do appreciate Tiffany in character. It probably wasn't even in character, being mad that she had to be at the PC on a Saturday night.
Yeah, watch the play.
I felt like that might have been a shoot because I would have been mad. It's like, again, I want to be home. Yeah, we on a Saturday night, not working to watch. Man, I can watch this at the house with some popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
With Kaiser vibing.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with that.
We're gonna do go fight Kaiser.
Pretty Deadly defeats Chase U.
This was funny. I think them just being so dejected, they didn't even care for like half the match. That was
cool. When he came down, he said, "Man,
what's the point?" He said, "What's the point?"
I feel that, bro.
I feel too.
Yeah, I be doing shit at work. I mean, like, what the fuck's the point, bro? I never related more to a wrestler in my life. Yeah, I'm about to just stare at a wall tomorrow. Fuck this. But yeah, they defeat Chase U, and Schism is they on Andre Chase head. They say he not a leader. Next thing they gonna say that Chase U not real, bro.
Ain't a real college. Booker T can't even get the scholarship going. They've been asking him about it for 3 weeks. Said, "Where's the scholarship at?" We're like, "I got it. Don't worry.
Mind your business. You're not a student no more." And then we get Stacks beating up Odyssey Jones. I don't really have much to say about this.
Another win for Stacks. I like that they're trying to make him more of an equal to Tony than I mean, he is the underboss, but I feel like they give him more of a responsibility on the show, and that's fine. I think Stacks is a fine wrestler. Damn, much Too Dime didn't get fired. I really like. They need another person in that group. It is like you're underboss. You're your underboss too. Yeah, well, that is true, but I think there gotta be two random Italian guys in the PC. There has to be. They're not doing anything yet.
If they would have added the third person and then gave Stacks the promotion, then you could have ran into the who's really the boss of this motherfucker here, or like this person is just like, oh, I don't know who I have to really answer to.
It's the underboss, and then you go to it's a chain of command. Yeah,
but maybe the chain of command gets a little wishy-washy and what on their goals and shit, but. It's too late for that angle.
NFC got 50 guys in there. You tell me they can't find two random Italian dudes to throw them in the group? The tracksuits on them? Man, I know they got two Italian guys back there.
You see how many black people they hiring?
Some black Italians, Mike Tirico. Look, man, they can figure it out. I just feel like you being an underboss when you have nobody to boss, what's the point?
Hey, man, it's just to say that you're equal status with me, man.
But you're not. You're the underboss. You're Slim. You're Slim Charles. You're not. Oh, you're Stringer Bell. You're not Avon. You're Chris. You're Chris and Snoop. It ain't the same.
But yeah, that is it for NXT. This was a really stacked show. You can follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/The A Show RNC, where you can get our Patreon exclusive shows like the Evasion Diaries, the X8 Diaries, Spot Callers, and other miscellaneous wrestling content. And if you really want to see or really want to hear me and Justin review a couple episodes of Baddie West or Baddie South or whatever the fuck the brawls be happening at, I will let your voices be heard, because I'd love to do it than watch more wrestling right now. I just want to watch something different, honestly. been watching so much wrestling in the past week now. It's like the Royal Rumble happening one week and then fucking Vengeance Day this week.
You over here watching main roster. Look at you.
It hurts.
Look at you, man. I'm going to SmackDown on Friday, so I'm gonna watch.
Oh, nice.
The Usos versus who they wrestling?
How are you gonna watch Rampage if you're going home from the arena?
I'm gonna watch Rampage on Saturday. First of all, I live like 10 minutes from the arena, so it's not even. But
to watch that shit on your phone.
Go watch on the phone and ride back. Yeah, not even a problem. I'm literally down the street. But as far as I'm gonna dox myself one day on the damn podcast telling people where I'm at. But yeah, like I'm excited to go to SmackDown. What the hell who are the Usos wrestling?
Ricochet and Braun.
Oh, Ricochet and Braun. Yeah. So
watch the fucking product, bro.
I know, bro.
Jesus,
it's a lot. I'm watching so much wrestling. This is unnecessary. But yeah. So that should be fun. I think there's another match. I think it's like a fatal 4-way. It's like Rey Mysterio versus like Madcap Moss versus some random ass assortment of people.
Hey man, nothing would be more random than the house show I went to, and I saw Bray Wyatt versus Jinder Mahal.
Ew. What's like the worst match you've seen live?
The worst match that I seen live is a match that I fell asleep during, and I'm very sorry, Meals, but this is it would be The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler in a steel cage match. Snoozed, boy. Tired.
I want to say it might have been like Mark Henry versus Goldberg.
The worst match that I've probably seen live is probably, like, no disrespect to the promotion, but probably something from MLW.
Yeah, I might have seen some bad indie matches before. That's true.
Yeah, like bad indie matches, dime a dozen. But yeah, that Miz versus Dolph Ziggler match, boy, that shit had me goddamn snoozing in my seat. What is it? The tickets were like $60, no, $70. I wasted a good $10 falling asleep during that match.
That sucks.
But yeah, follow us on Patreon. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. You can follow us on Instagram at the A Show RNC. Please follow us on Instagram. This is where we're trying to get our footing on that platform. Social media is hard nowadays. We're also on YouTube. If you want to follow us on YouTube as well, the A Show RNC. And then yeah, that is it from us. Everything is in the show notes and stuff like that. See you guys next week.